Fastlane 2019. I mean, I guess it was fast. It came in 2 weeks after the Royal Rumble or whatever the pay-per-view, the Elimination Chamber, whatever. There's been like 4 pay-per-views in 3 months, less than 2 months. So the pre-show is the New Day, the hottest tag team since the Hardys, basically. Tag team since the Hardys. And then they have them against Rusev and Nakamura. Nakamura, one of the hottest commodities of NJPW. For some reason, Rusev and Shinsuke Nakamura are teaming. I didn't even know he turned heel. Let me read why this happened. I don't know why. I guess they lost, so maybe they had a feud or something. They're fighting each other. Rusev jobbed because he's like the Bulgarian guy who's like a pseudo Russian. So you have all those people in the pre-show. That's pretty bad. They should be on the main card. The Usos beating Miz and McMahon. Shane McMahon's the opener. They promote him so much. He's not that great wrestling-wise, but like if you're gonna promote him that much, you can't have him as an opening act. The Usos are good, super kicking, but like they had that whole DUI, domestic violence thing against Naomi. Asuka, who should be as hot as Becky Lynch, but whatever. She beat Mandy Rose, who no one was thinking was gonna win anyway, so whatever. The Bar vs. Kofi Kingston, good idea for a match. I would have had Kofi Kingston win, pin Sheamus, but I don't know. At least Kofi's in the card. Maybe they'll do something with him. I don't know. Could have had the New Day and Nakamura versus the Bar. That would have been a lot more efficient. The Revival is this high up on the card. The NXT guys are hot, I guess, but like Ricochet is like World Championship pops, but come on. They haven't done anything with the Revival. They won the match, but it's basically just because like they don't want them to lose them to free agency. Samoa Joe wins a rematch of last SmackDown's match. I don't see the point of this. They switched the U.S. title twice for no reason. They switched Elias from heel to face like twice within a month, and he's not even on the card. So why do you push him? Like, doesn't make any sense. Samoa Joe can't go like he could with TNA. He's slower, not as athletic. He has a big name. He's a former world champ. But you don't see people pushing like Kojima, Tenkoji in NJPW. Some guys deserve the push, but like they're not pushing Liger, NJPW versus WWE in terms of the booking. Our Chuka Watana, you didn't give him the win. You didn't give Andrade the win, and he's like the up and comer. Guess Andrade's gonna feud with Rey Mysterio at Mania. I'm gonna have a fun thing on my Discord. Who do you think is gonna be the main event? Who do you think is gonna be on the card for Mania? Is what I'm gonna say. The Boston Hug Connection versus Nia Jackson Tamina. It's card. I wonder how they feel about traveling. There's a lot of injuries in the women's division already, so having them travel from three brands is gonna be really bad. Sasha Banks have that match should be Zack, Sasha, Sabier. Zack, Sasha, Jr. Nia Jackson can be a main event or two. They can move her to SmackDown. They can move Tally to SmackDown. Like, the whole women's division is a mess. The Asuka's solo on the card. Like, oh, this doesn't make any sense how they set it up. they were teasing him, and then they retconned it, and then they had him as the world tag team champs. Sort of a problem. I would have given Mandy Rose and what's her name, Absolution or Rampage or the Riot Squad the win, because like they need to build up these. If you're building up men's factions like this, like you wouldn't have like the Undisputed Era not win the titles, tag titles. Just an example. If you're building up that faction that's stable, Bayley and Sasha with the 4 horsewomen would have been great. Danielson defeats Owens and Mustafa Ali. I didn't even know Ali was added. People were surprised he wasn't added in. Kofi wasn't added in. It's a little bit messy because like they advertised the match and then they didn't give the surprise guy the win. I mean, they can't give him the win because like Danielson probably is the most over wrestler. It's not Reigns. It's not Cena. He's the main draw now. And they didn't have him main event. They didn't have Becky Lynch main event. And there was DQ win for the Becky Lynch match. They had the Shield main event. That's a bunch of people they don't push, like Corbin, Lashley, and McIntyre, which is a horrible idea. It's a bad sign if Becky Lynch does the main event Mania or Danielson. Danielson is the most over wrestler probably of all time. Probably why everyone's really surprised they made him heel. And it's really bad. Like he's the most over guy, and then you turn him heel. I don't know if AJ's is over. I don't know. He might be. Think about it. If Danielson went to AEW. That would pretty much destroy WWE. And he would fit. AJ, I don't know. But Danielson's way more over than AJ. He's been there longer, etc. The Shield main eventing, that's terrible. Has to be Lynch. Second place, Danielson. What are your thoughts? Like and subscribe.